Maybe I think it's pretty good that I started this series because maybe I can then, kind of exercise on how I'm going to pronounce the phrases I say because I'm mumbling too much. Yeah, it might be an effect of being like pretty exhausted physically, but anyways, it's only a lame ass excuse because for some reason there are still people who are doing the most crazy shit while they're like almost about to collapse. So yeah. Now, anyways, today we had like kind of high impact news, so I wasn't really trading. I didn't want to trade because there was like, as you can see, like multiple like middle to high impact news, so I didn't want to trade. And but there was something else. I was very bored at the place I'm working at. So what did I do? I was scalping gold. Like, it's not the smartest idea to scalp, especially when you are like starting like come as a bloody beginner, fund the challenge, and you never done that before, and especially you'd step into this stage or anything like 1 month ago. But still, I'm a high stake artist, and I'm a McLaren owner. And believe me, when you are owning a McLaren at this age, there and you didn't get it from rich parents, and there's probably something wrong with you that you were able to get to this point to purchase this car. If you get me, not saying doing illegal stuff, but just a because doing the honest shit is even harder. But anyways, now yeah, as you can see, all those arrows, I was scalping the shit out of this. You feel me? Because let me tell you something. Now, how it began yesterday, before I went to sleep, I was set up. I felt pretty good about the loss I've took with this trade of this I think UJ trade, because my bias was correct and it was like very very close. So there wasn't like very a lot space left to actually improve things. So this was only giving me extra confirmation that my strategy is actually working, and I only need to practice to actually get also this market intuition. But anyways, I still felt kind of unsatisfied because I wasn't having any profits. So I was placing a trade before I was going to bed. I think even on gold. So I was placing this trade before I was going to bed. I was pretty much up, so I was placing my take profits very close, and the market was closing, so it wasn't hitting take profit. But I strongly believe that either session is going to take to reach take profit, which it did. So I was actually from being like negative $370 on 10K account size, I was able to get back to, I think, yeah, 10,000 to 130. So very good trade. Yeah, even so, it was sleeping on it very risky. This was actually a risky trade, so I'm not like very confident with this one. But anyways, today I didn't want to trade. I told you the reason: high impact news, a lot of them. So I wasn't trading, and yeah, it was actually a good idea to not to trade, to seeing high impact news. So I got like again extra confirmation with my intuition. But I was still scalping, like the shit out of gold. And at the beginning, I was like up almost. I was like at almost 11K. I was like literally $2 or $5 left at 11K, which means of the challenge I was hitting the profit target, like $800, the first step of the challenge. But I wasn't getting any information. I really thought I'm going to get like some kind of notification right after, as soon as I hit like this profit target, like, oh, congratulations, you hit the first step of this challenge, now you can go on with the second step. But it wasn't like that. I didn't receive an email, nothing. Then I thought, okay, maybe I have to trade more, so I actually passed both steps at once. And I wanted to get like to 12K or something like that. And then I kept trading, and because, as I mentioned, I was at my workplace, and the reason why I was scalping because I was bored, and because of that, I took even worse. I was scalping even worse, not using I was using my head less, and I ended up losing 1K in a row. I mean, look at that. I was losing more than 1K. Bro, I was losing more than 1K in a row. This was kind of tough. Anyways, the fact is I lost over 1K in a month in a row, and I thought, okay, shit. I was like below 10K again. But the thing is, I'm like at some point I would say I'm pretty ambitious, especially because this is like correlating to picking up my McLaren this summer. or maybe to spring. Anyways, so yeah, I was keep trading, and yeah, I was able to get back up to 10,830. So I'm actually 8% up on this account, with equity of 10K. Like account size originally at 10K. So again, what does this mean? Profit target was reached 100%, and then I was reading the rules again because again I wasn't getting any notifications. I was reading the rules again, and I also asked some questions in the Discord, and the moderator were answering, and I now understand the rules a bit more. Now you have to trade for 3 days. And if you're not trading for 3 days, nothing is actually going to happen. And as you can see, we are in a third day today, but 72 hours did not pass. So I have like to wait few hours, which means I'm not going to touch it for till tomorrow, and then I will see if I get a notification so I can go on with the second step and also reach this profit target, and I finally can, start to trade with real profits which I can withdraw in the future. So yeah, the goal for me is now to actually pass the challenge till next week, like beginning or in the middle of next week, so I can like realistically withdraw like 2 to 3K in the next 30 days after I pass the challenge. Because every 30 days pay out 100% of the profits. Maybe there will something be going on with with the fees or whatever, but overall 100%, if it actually is true, like so few people said in the review, then this is super fucking dope. Sorry, this is super duper dope. And yeah, because then with 2K I can scale to bigger accounts and stuff like that, and first all I see the money on my bank account, and yeah, and then I will, go on bigger accounts and go on and go on and go on and go on, and then finally withdraw like the big ass profit, or at least already when I have, let's say, when I'm like up 90K in profits, I think I'm pretty sure I will like withdraw like 50K or 40K, and then I can live on that, like for the next, because for the next few months, and still having like 40K in profits in this account, so I can keep, trade and make more with that. Because of course I want to make a living out of this. Now wait, realistically, it's like only getting raising funds for ecom. This is like the biggest thing, but because you have like so much more momentum in compared to ecom, I'm going to stick with that for the next few weeks and months, and yeah, go back to ecom probably summer, because ecom takes so much more time because you are building systems, if you get me. So yeah, now this was the thing for today, and still I will look for tomorrow for a trade setup, because tomorrow there's like also like some news going on, like only two, but also like pretty high impact if you ask me, like core PCE price index. To be honest, I don't know exactly what it is about, so I'm going to read it more in advance, because I only see your CPI mentioned. When CPI CPI is on the list for today, then I don't want to really trade a pair. So I have to read this a bit more in depth. So fuck, I just have to read it more, like just more advanced. And then I decided if I want to look for a trade setup tomorrow, so I can, look for a trade setup. Then scaling looking for all the blocks in higher time frames and the hourly time frames. Then scale down, looking for top entry, like ideal execution, and then then doing execution in the session and trading. Just like literally following my strategy, my plan strictly, because guys, this is one thing. I still have to learn like some things overall of the market, just for me, and overall I think they might be useful. Like something I learned yesterday, SMT divergence. I had no fucking clue what this is, and I probably won't use it for the in the near future. because I already have my strategy. But still, it's just useful for for the understanding and overall to know those kind of things. But still, I have my plan, I have my strategy, and I will stick up with that. And like strictly, I can't mention it hard often enough. If I don't have like enough confirmation, then I should not take this trade. Or when I don't have enough confirmation about some kind of confluence, then I will de-risk my trade, my position. This you have to be very strict with that. And this, I think, overall, your strategy and stuff like that boils down to your mind game, you know? Because, bro, like, also, I see so many guys on social media, funded accounts, or just like the guys who've made it, or like making like some kind of profits saying, bro, I was trying for so many months and so many years and blah, blah, blah. Well, those things might be valid, but the thing is, I believe so hard, like really. I'm so confident that I will make so money so fast in the near future, like such a lot a very big amount of money in the near future. Not because I think, oh yeah, I'm the shit, right? Like realistically, I'm 1 month in the day trading game and and I mean overall whoever is starting day trading, like all the theory and the strategy and the plan, you've learned this within in 1 month if you lock in, actually even less, but learning also your strategy and even a bit more, it's like effectively taking 1 month. But then when you go to the real market, then bro, this is going to take a while to forge your mindset and the way you think. Because the reason why all these people, when they start out with day trading, they're losing so hard and for so long because their mind is fucking broken. The money game is not made for the poor. It's not made for the bums, to say it like in a very cheeky way. And the reason why I believe I will make so much money very fast with trading is I've been through it. Like in terms of the mental game. Now, still, there's a lot of improve. Don't get me wrong, but when I compare, like, I don't really like to do this, but when I think about other people, like, this is like the first big thing they actually stick up with, and I've been through this already, like with ecom. Like, bro, I was mentally so fucked. Yes, yeah, I mean, sure, I was still, thinking different than other people and being focused on the work and trying to make things possible. And yeah, I made like over 20K of ecom, but still, overall, the reason why I did not made it in the first place, because okay, I wasn't like particularly giving up. I just was giving a break, which is okay, almost equal to giving up, but not completely. It's just because of my poor mindset. My mind was so fucking broken. Even so, I was like, changing the things in my environment. I was still so fucking hurt. Because think about it, like, effectively, few weeks, like a few months, even trying to change your mind. Like overall, think about it. The what your belief system was formed and indoctrinated by this current system your whole life, and you expect to changes in this and feel like in 1 to 3 months. Like this is not realistic. Now, of course, some people have like this inner burning fire second, they make it very quick, but realistically, even not realistically, just you won't make it out that fast because 3 months compared to like your whole life. I mean, you get the point, right? So it's not only you have to actively learn, it's only as hard as it sounds, at some point, if maybe you are this kind of guy where it is necessary, you have to actively fail over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. The thing is, I thought shit can shift very fast, and yeah, it can. I mean, this shit will change my current reality very fast in the next few months, and like more likely in the next few weeks, like 1 to 3 months. Like more likely 1 to 2 months, so I have to be honest. Like even I think 1 month. But anyways, I don't want to be like an arrogant cunt. What I want to try to say, like things can change very fast, but actually to get there where things start to change very fast, you have to do like a lot of work because it's like, let's say, it's like some kind of a principle like you're working hard and hard and hard, but you seeing any you don't get any rewards. So it's like paying the hours to the bank until you are able to withdraw it, if you get me. And it's the same thing with this because, bro, all these people who are like trying for so long to trade and then being successful, it's not necessarily the skill they have to learn, like this brand new strategy which will guaranteed make you successful. No, bro, it's a fucking mind game. It's like the thing, the way you think. Because I was like surprised, like, of course, we can say, we can assume these 2 days were just lucky, but overall, why will I make so much money in the next few weeks compared to people who are like since months trying to make it happen? Not because like I'm so fucking good at trading, it's just because I was in the mental lab for years. Not for a few months, because these guys, when they start out, they are like at the beginning, like the beginner stage in the mental lab, and I've been through it. It was a fucking roller coaster. Like, believe me, it was not like there were moments where it was not fun at all. It's not fun. It's not convenient. It's not convenient at all. It's not comfortable, not a tiny bit. And if I've been through the mental lab so often that I actually made, like, let's say I've made all the work on the, let's say, subconscious, on the subconscious level, that this right now is going to be easier for me because I've already made like most of this of the subconscious level work in the mental lab the past 2 years. I kept failing the past 2 years, and because yeah, there were like let's say some kind time off because I got hit so hard, but I was always mentally there. I was always mentally there. Always. I was always in the mental lab. Every single fucking time. Even so, I was like getting too comfortable and being too much in the comfort zone. I was every single fucking time in the mental lab. And this is the place you need to be because really, now even so, I'm a beginner. I mean, I still could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be a arrogant dick, but still, I strongly believe it actually takes like 1 month of studying and then it's all about training your mind. Because even still for me today, I see like there are some things I see, okay, I need to practice more often. But compared to the past few years and even weeks and months, it's only a matter of time. And this is the reason why the next few weeks will change a lot, if you get me. But still, like, bro, maybe I'm succeeding this in a very short period of time. But in the mental lab, I've been there for years. I've been there for fucking years. So when you are like training for over a year and you failing, and I just it feels like I'm starting making my first few failures, but that go fucking skyrocket. It's because I've been in the fucking mental lab for years. So yeah, maybe this happens like compared to others in a short period of time, but overall, bro, I was spending the same amount of hours in the mental lab probably as these guys who also made it. Because you have to be there, bro. You have to suffer. You have to fail over and over and over and over again. Not for weeks, for months and even years. Because then when you keep going and you keep trying to make things happen, then you keep spending time in the mental lab. And at this point, because it's been for so much time, then the rule of consistency is going to hit in, and then at this point you're forcing growth. So yeah, this is like pretty much everything I had to say. Yeah, crazy real talk the past 5 to 6 minutes. But yeah, now I will maybe chill a bit and go to sleep because I wasn't working out this whole week because I need to get more rest. Now it's not, no, fuck it, I don't need rest, but I was so tired for some reason at the evening, and I think right now I need to recover or anything, but I don't know if will go tomorrow, but this weekend for sure. But yeah, now I really like. I think my body. It's like when I think about it now. I can't say if it's really that, but it kind of feels like that. Because the mind shift I had throughout the last few months and years, and which had like the biggest shift the past few days and weeks. That it's like a muscle is tearing, or it was teared, if this is the right word, and now it has to recover, and during the recovery, it's growing. So right now, I'm recovering equals I'm growing, because growth is painful, by the way. And not I'm not feeling pain, but now I think right now it really feels like the muscle was like tearing, and now this is the reason why I felt so fucking exhausted the past 2 days. Because also last week I felt exhausted, but I still went studying, I still went to the gym and stuff like that. But I was it's not the same thing of exhaustion I have like right now. I don't feel like depressed or sad because right now I feel fucking dope. But yeah, I will go early to bed today, like in an hour. So yeah, this is like pretty much it. If you actually watch till the end, or whenever you see this video, let that sink in, because yeah, when I make this crazy profits in the next few weeks, or just in the short period of time, don't be fucking depressed. I know how it feels, and it feels like almost like little people like speaking about it like that. But really, whenever somebody is starting something new and he gets like very fast crazy success, either he's like lucky as hell and he's lucky enough to actually maintain this learning curve because of he's been lucky at the first attempt, or sorry, or he tried so many things for so long that he's been through this mental lab for years. Like, bro, when I'm reflecting, I didn't even realize that I've been in the mental lab for years, but I've been literally for years there, and this is the reason why I'm going to get there where I'm going to be in the next few weeks, and also in the next few months. So don't take shit for granted. First of all, you need to ask for them and also believe and suffer for them. Bro, God is giving. And the thing is, God. Now, okay, I'm going too much in depth. I'm going to say this in a different video when I'm picking up my car, maybe, because then this is the right moment where I can talk about all this shit, and maybe you guys have to hear this. But the thing I can at least say now: love God. God loves you. God loves you, and you should get and you should be close to God as possible. But if sometimes you just leave to things how to be, and leave it in God's hand, because he, he's not harming you. Just leave it all to God, okay? So yeah, this is all I have to say for now. So cheers.